How's it going, everybody? This is Nabil Sharif, and you are, of course, listening to Filmatic.
Filmatic.
Yes, and I'm joined by Manny Ray once again. Manny, how are you doing?
I'm just sitting on the passenger seat, Nabil. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Are you excited? You're going to be starting school soon.
You know, got to get back into the groove of certain things, but we're all still trying to keep safe, obviously respecting social distancing, but we got to keep going.
That's true. And you know, Manny, that's the theme of this episode. I'm glad you brought that up. We got to keep going, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. So I think we should just start this little announcement, little state of the Filmatic episode off by saying we hope that everyone is doing well, right?
Right.
The times that we're living in, they only prove to get more turbulent, and no one's invulnerable. Not us, as you can tell by our upload schedule, and surely not anybody else. So we hope that everyone is keeping safe, and we hope that, you know, we can make it through the year, make it through this thing. That said, we should probably apologize first off, because the podcast has fallen off a little bit the past few months.
I'm really sorry you guys are stuck with me. You know, the rest of the cast is kind of busy doing their own projects and whatnot.
Their own projects, their own... We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
That said, though, speaking of projects, you should check out James Kim's EP. Just came out. Jimmy Kimmy on YouTube. I'll link that in the description. It's a great EP. You should listen to it. It's one of the actual projects that people are working on, and we'd love to maybe feature that on an episode. Maybe it's already featured. Maybe you heard it in the intro a little bit. Hopefully it's there. But please check that out.
And also, happy birthday, Martin Pelaez. Yes.
Today's Martin Pelaez's birthday.
Big 12-year-old.
We've invited him onto the podcast many a time, but you know he's such a sensitive, you know, nice guy. You know, it takes a lot of gusto to present yourself on something so public. You know, so we hope that in the future he would maybe join us. We'll continue inviting him. Now back to the podcast. I'd say we had a pretty good streak, Manny. We had a lot of great quarantine episodes.
Sure.
We had a lot of people on for like 4 episodes straight, you know. But I think what happened was a lot of people, myself, you know, primarily and front and foremost, we got a little sidetracked. There are a lot of global events happening. A lot of people are taking summer classes, including myself, and just the bustle of the personal lives, you know. And we're just trying to stay sane, you know. And in doing those things, I guess we dropped the ball a little bit, you know. I'm here to tell you that although season 2 of Filmatic has been a little short-lived so far, that coming up through the remote courses, through some people heading off to school, you know, even Manny, he's heading off, but he's still going to be a part as much as he can.
Yes.
And we're going to do our utmost to kind of revive that streak, revive that vibe and that thing we had going. You know, even if only 12 people are listening or less per episode, because hey, that's what we're here for, right? And you know, Manny, if someone is listening to this podcast, I would say there's a 99% chance that's because they know one of us, and that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, so we're just trying to bring the homegrown goods that a handful of acquaintances might just like, you know? That's the goal. Now I know what you're thinking, Manny. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what's in store? What's coming up? Well, Manny, first off, we're going to finish season 2. Okay? We're going to do it. We're going to do it good. We're going to do it proper. And that means first and foremost, doing that Raimi episode. We've been teasing for
Oh my God. What is it been? Listen, you guys, everyone listening, you need to at all the members of Filmatic right now. Tell them we want Raimi episode, because these guys, you know, obviously we understand busy schedules, but if they set aside 1 to 2 hours of one single day in one of these coming weeks, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Honestly, Manny, I love my fellow members. They're my family, but like, look, I'm just going to have to set a time and a day, bro. And like, if you can't make it, you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yep. We watched those movies in preparation for the episode literally in like May. So like, I don't know.
What movies again? I don't even remember.
Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man trilogy.
Exactly. So, like, it's been so long that I need to rewatch them, and they had no excuse but to be there. So,
right.
Just going to put that out there.
We're also having an upcoming episode covering almost every incarnation of the Joker. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm talking Suicide Squad. I'm talking Joker, the Joker, the 2019 Joker. I'm talking The Dark Knight, all right? I'm talking Cesar Romero, okay? I'm talking every Joker, bro. Every single Joker that's been on on the big screen, on the silver screen.
Video games or
sure, we'll talk about Mark Hamill Joker.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
We'll talk about Troy Baker Arkham Origins Joker. It's all about Joker, bro. Oh, and did I mention that this episode is in anticipation for a special musical project? I don't know if you heard about this, Manny.
No.
I'm not going to say too much because I know I'm trying to tease a little bit, but little musical project with a little bit of Joker content. That's all I'm going to say for now. But it's going to be pretty funny. You're going to have to wait for more info on that. But I promise you, it's going to be funny. It's going to be good. And then you dash in some general discussion in between these episodes. And I really think that season 2 is going to finish on a strong note. Even if it's going to take a few months, which I'm sure will. People are getting busier. That's just how the world works. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish season 2. But that's not all. Not only are we going to expand our social media outreach. Okay, we got cool prizes, Manny.
I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
What happened to the Bad Boys Blu-rays? That's still sitting in the same spot, or
yeah, no, it's still on my bookshelf. So last time, for those who don't remember, me and Manny, in like the 75% point of our last news episode, we said there was going to be a Bad Boys giveaway, and all you had to do was comment. I think it was like Bad Boys, what you're going to do, or something like that, like on the Instagram post, and no one did it. The rule was also like you couldn't have been on the podcast before, which probably eliminated like a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it also probably means no one's listening past like the 10-minute mark on any episode. But we'll keep trying.
Yes, it's still out there, right? The giveaway is still out there until someone.
Giveaway. Okay, guess what? I wasn't gonna do this till the next episode, but you know what? I'm reopening the Bad Boys giveaway. This announcement episode. This isn't even a real episode, bro. This is a short episode. Come on. All right. So all you got to do is when I post on Instagram for this announcement, all you have to do is comment. Comment what, Manny? What do they have to comment?
Bad Boys. What are you going to do? Bad Boys.
Right. So I repeat, you have to comment. Bad Boys. What are you going to do? Bad Boys? Question mark. And you will be immediately entered into the Bad Boys giveaway. And chances are, if you're commenting this, you're probably the only one. So you'll probably just win if you comment this. And you're going to get the Blu-ray copy of Bad Boys 2 from me, signed by me.
I think it's 1.
Sorry, Bad Boys 1. Signed by me, sent to you. Okay? And this isn't just any Bad Boys DVD, okay? Manny gave this to me as a birthday gift, like in 10th grade. So this has sentimental value. I'm risking a lot of emotional value by giving this away. It's going to be worth some money someday, I'm sure. So please comment that. Yeah. Well,
like in a long time.
There's a whole Will Smith thing. We don't have to get into it now, but entanglements and whatnot. Okay, back to the podcast. We have big plans for season 3. We're talking about season 2. We're talking about ending season 2 this year. But time moves fast, and we want to have goals, right? Season 3. Now, some of these ideas may bleed over, given how quickly we finish season 2. But I'm talking all new kinds of formats. Okay, I'm talking trivia.
Ooh.
I'm talking game episodes, right? Different like little verses. We've talked about this before, but creative ways to kind of invigorate the podcast. Because I'm ready to turn up the heat in adventure. Okay. How do you feel about that, Manny? How do you feel about different?
I'm excited for the trivia. I'm excited for anything that's going to put some people against each other live.
Right.
Well, not live, but on the podcast, recorded. Get some, get a little oomph in each other's steps.
Right, because we all love the discussion episodes, but
of course,
sometimes you want some fire. You want to see Jeff bully Connor in a more direct way, right? That's what I'm talking about. Most of all, most important announcement is that we gratefully accept your continued support. Okay, not only do we ask your support, but to some degree we usually get it, and we thank you for that. Thanks for being patient with us, right? Maybe you should tell a friend about the podcast. We might not have anything to offer to the general public, but if we have like a network of friends, Manny, if we have a network of our high school friends even, who are aware of the podcast and can somewhat enjoy it, I'd say that's a win. I don't know about you, but I think
as long as one person out there is tuning in once every, whenever we release an episode and they're enjoying it, they're eating their breakfast to it, I'm happy.
Yeah, man, eat your breakfast to it, drive to school to it, fall asleep to it. It would actually help us a lot if you just left it on while you were asleep.
Yeah, put it on repeat.
put it on repeat just so you can, and also make sure you leave a rating on iTunes Store. That helps us a lot, climb the charts. But that's my announcement, bro. These are my updates. This is the Save the Filmatic address. Do you have anything you want to say?
I'm all out, you guys. Once again, I'm sorry it's just me, but I'm really hoping you get those awesome other voices, great opinions, new perspectives. That's what we're about here.
Yes. Thank you, Sophia Martinez, for listening. But yeah, I'm gonna try to kind of use that social media platform a bit more, and see if we can get some outreach going. See if we can get some more people on this thing. And thank you again, Manny. I know we're gonna be hearing from you a lot. You may be going up, but you have mostly like online classes, right? So you'll be
I'm always
around.
here for Filmatic.
Oh yeah, one love. Thank you
Stole
guys. Follow us on @Filmatic Podcast on Instagram. Give us your thoughts, things you'd like to see or hear. Follow @ManRay on Snapchat. And thank you very much. Thank you for listening. And I'm trying to think of something funny to say at the end. Boom. And then, okay, and now, hopefully you're listening to James Kim's EP as we trail away.